Hi guys, welcome to the ASP.NET Platform and Entity Framework Learning by Example project. Today in this video, I would like to show you how to implement the searching feature for news page. Okay, so you can see here on the screen I have a list of the news in the admin page. So here, if we have a lot of news here, at this time we have 3 pages of the news, and per page will display 10 records. Okay, so in the future, if we have a lot of news and when you want to find some news to do some modification, and I think it's very difficult for you to find the new you want to be added. So instead of go through on pages here to see the content, I will implement the feature for searching here. You don't need to type the title of the news into the search box and click on the search button to get the result for what you want to find for the news, and then you go ahead to edit the content for it. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, so we have done the implement the searching feature for many products before here, and today I will review something we have done in the product for news. Okay, let's open the Visual Studio and let's see what we have done. Okay, I will open the data access layer first for product and product logic. After that, I will open the product page. Okay, so for product, I have tried another method called it search product list. So now I will open the new data access layer, new logic, and the new listing page. Okay, cool. So now I will copy the code from the product data access layer and paste it into the new data access layer at the end of this. Okay, so now I will change the name for this one. It should be search news listing. And this one should be news. Cool. So now I have to update the code here. News news new ID where title it contains keyword searching, return the list of results in news. Okay, cool. So now we can close the product data set layer and open the. So for product logic, no need to open it. I go ahead to copy this one and paste it to the new logic. Data set layer dot this one. Pass the value for string keyword. Okay, so we have just done to create the method for data access layer for news searching, and also we done for the new logic layer. Let's go ahead to close this one. Okay, so now I will open the presentation layer for product and let's see what we have done here. Yeah, so we have done to create a new text box here, which allows the user to enter the keyword for searching. And also we have done the required we use the required validator console of the .NET to do the validation for the text box. If we left this is blank and go ahead to click on the search button here, it will display the required message. And otherwise, when we enter the data into the text box, so the message will be disappear. Okay, we have also have a search button here. I will copy the layout here. Okay, so instead of copy, I can open the news and switch it to the design mode. I will, yeah. So for the text box, yeah, you can drag and drop it here. And for the text box, because I want to keep the same width for the search box in new, so I will copy this one and paste it here. Okay. And for the validation, I go to the validation option here. There are some control, and I will go ahead to copy the required field validator here, and the button. I will copy the same button here because I don't want to change the it ID or something like that. Okay, cool. This one the ID. Okay, I open property. This one ID TT search keyword. Okay. So now I will go ahead to update the message for required field validator. Okay, this one is the error message, so we can change any validation message here. I will just keep the message required. Okay, and the font color I will change it to red. Search. Okay, so for the search you go ahead to double click, and for now this one I will change it to the btn search button search. Okay, double click on this one. Let's see, remove this. I will double click on this one. Yeah, so after that it will generate an event to handle the action when user click on the set the search button. Okay, save it. I will open the search here, and then I will copy something from this method. Copy it, go to the new, and I paste it here. Okay, the firstly I will, when I click on the search button here, I will do a call the message. I will call the method to reset the form. All of the control on the form will be resetted. Okay, so here I will check if the keyword text box is not empty. So I will trigger the search. Okay, click result, search new list. Okay. So after we getting the data from the search new list feature here, we will set the data into the list result variable here, and after that we will binding the data into the grid view. The last one we will check if we have the return data is greater than 0, we will, we will display the data of the into the grid view. Otherwise, if we have no result matched to the keyword searching, so we will display the result is no result into the label display. Okay, I will open back to the product here. I will scroll up. to the page load. Okay, I will open the product HTML first. Switch it to the sort view. Scroll down. Okay, here. Oh, I will open the HTML here. Okay, so when the user go to this page and they enter the value into this search text box, if they click on the search button here, so we will call the method of the searching feature at the backend code here to do the trigger and send the request to the server to get the data. We have another case when the user enter data into this text box and they don't click on the search feature, a search button here, they will click on the enter on the keyboard, and actually we have to do the trigger to call the feature to call the search button to perform the search feature. And in order to do that, we have to manage it, have to handle it via the JavaScript code. Okay, I will switch it to the shortcode here, scroll down at the end. Okay, I will open the product and I will copy the code here, script, copy, product, and now it should be news. Paste it here. Okay, so this one is a function to call the click button. We will check and get the value of the button we want to be clicked, and we also, after that we check if the event keyword is the enter, so we will trigger it to the button and click. Okay, keep it the same thing here, no need to change anything, and open back to the product. Here in the page load we have a line of code to add the attribute for this text box search keyword. So now I will copy this into the new, scroll up. Okay, so here the on keyboard press here, that means it is an event from the enter keyboard. We will call the message for JavaScript is click button, and we have to pass the client ID of the button. It should be btn search client side ID, client ID. Okay, save it. So now I will try to build this solution. Okay, so it's ready to use and we have no issue. Open the website and I try to refresh this one. Okay, so you can see here there are the error message from the requested field validator. I forgot to set some the validation for this field console. Open back to the Visual Studio and I open the news. So with it to the design mode, and I will select the required field and open the property. And you can see here we have a control to validate our property. We have to select which text box you want to be validated based on this control. So here it should be the search keyword. Okay, cool. I just go ahead to save it and build it again. Open it up, enter. Yeah. Okay, you can see here after we refresh this page again, so we have a new text box and a button has been added in onto this page. And now I will let the text box is blank and try to click on the search button and to see what happened. Yeah. Okay, so if we left this text box is blank and click on the search button here, it will indeed submit the blank value to the server. So it will display the required message here. We let the user know you have to enter the value into this text box in order to perform the search feature. Okay, so now I will type something watch and search. When we enter the value into the text box and we let it, just click on to anywhere on the screen, so the message will be disappear. Okay, click on search button now. Yeah. So after you click on search button, it will trigger and send the searching keyword to the server, and it will do some the calculation and return the data to the presentation layer. And you can see on the screen we have two value of the data which have the title contain the keyword what. Okay, cool. So now enter as a keyword there, enter. Yeah, we have no result mapping with the keyword. Enter. Yeah, search the same thing. The search when you click on search button here, or when you press enter on the keyboard, it should be working the same thing. Okay, cool. And RAM. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's all for today. And after you finish this video, you know how to implement the searching feature for news management page. Okay, so I hope this video will helpful for you, and do let me know if you see any issue. Bye bye and talk to you later.